Hey Aquarius, welcome to Black Star Tarot. This is your love reading for May. It's your love reading for May. And your love reading should be done daily because I realize that it probably changes from feeling to feeling. But monthly is all I got for you, Aquarius. So Spirit, show me love messages for Aquarius. What's going on around them? Just one card for now. Oh, you have choices. Okay, that's legit. You have choices, right? You have fantasies. So that's going on in your love life this month. You could be dreaming about someone, thinking about someone, thinking about different opportunities. Clearly, you have the opportunities. I mean, there's something different in every last one of those cups, Aquarius. So you definitely got some choices here, but let's see if there's a but. There's a but. There's a but. Oh, Aquarius. Here you go with your nonsense, okay? Ain't nobody trying to trap you. Or maybe they are, right, Aquarius? You are an Aquarius, so people definitely try to trap you. It is what it is. All right, so we have the Seven of Swords, and it kind of tells me that, you know, you could be avoiding, you know, making this choice, okay? You're just kind of just like, you know what, I'm just going to pretend like nobody sees me. I'm going to pretend like I can't get my arms out of this toilet paper, and I'm not going to make any decisions. I don't care how many choices I have. I just don't want to do it, all right? So the Eight of Swords, you know, it says that you're just going to wait, okay? You're going to isolate yourself. You're going to restrict yourself, and you're pretty much going to pull the same tactics that, you know, you always pull. And that's okay because, you know, you should be choosy, right? You should be choosy. Okay, so here's that offer, right? I was thinking about that. I feel like, you know, you have lots of choices. I honestly feel like you have, you know, quite a few offers. Yeah, I don't feel like it's one person that's offering all those things, although it could be one person offering you those seven cups, but I feel like, you know, it could be one person that is pouring into you in the month of May, okay? But there is someone who is willing to step up to the challenge. This knight is coming in fully armored, right? Because he know that he's probably going to suffer some type of, definitely probably emotional damage, and possibly, depending on what's going on with you, physical damage. But I'm just kidding, Aquarius. So you have this Knight of Pentacles who's coming in, and I think he wants to offer you your dreams, right? Your fantasies, okay? Someone's offering you something. The question is, will you take it? Will you take it? That's the question. No, you're not. You're just going to fight back, right? As this offer comes in, Aquarius is going to go like, you know what? I just can't today. I have too much to do. I gotta be here, I gotta be there, I gotta be everywhere. But where I can't be is in a relationship with you or anybody at this time. That's how you're gonna come in. You're gonna come in as that Knight of Swords, okay? Because you don't know, you're maybe just not ready for it, okay? I'm not even making fun of you or anything like that. I just think that you're taking charge of your life, okay? And taking charge of your love life as well, right? You're not just letting, you know, anything in. Like you're definitely, you know, picking and choosing wisely. I don't see you rushing, you know, into this. You know, I see you rushing into him on these cards because I feel like you're ready to use that sword. Like you're going to ask him, like, what are your long-term goals? Like, you know, what is your relationship with your parents? You know, things like that. I just feel like you're going to be more informed, okay, Aquarius, this month. So that's what I see coming in. Definitely there's someone here from your past because it's on the bottom of the deck, okay? So you know, you could we don't, it's not on the table, so we'll just leave it alone. But there could be somebody out there this month, like from your past, and that's pretty much probably everybody you know, because you probably still know everybody from your past. A lot of you, if you've dated, you know, you probably still are in touch with a significant amount, you know, of your people. So you have the Two of Swords, and then you have this Five of Wands upside down. That's some psychopathic stuff, right? So the Two of Swords is usually, you know, indecision. You know, you just really can't make up your mind. That's okay if you're a little confused. That's okay. it's the Four of Wands that the Five of Wands in reverse that's bothering me, because upright, you know, it's conflict, it's chaos. And so upside down, it's just like, wow, right? What is going on in your mind? What is going on in your heart? You know, how are you feeling, you know, when it comes to love and relationships this month? You know, I see somebody here, but I don't see you making a sound decision about them. Whether that's good or bad, I don't really know. I just know that it's a lot of conflict, you know, in your mind, okay, about whether you should accept this offer or should you fight this person away. So you're restraining yourself so that you don't put yourself in a predicament, like you're moving really tedious about any type of decision or any type of action with somebody here. I told you, there's a Hermit. You ain't in no rush. You're not in a rush. And that is very wise of you. As long as your reasons for avoiding this relationship is healthy, right? Not because of trauma, not because of things like that, but because you genuinely want what's best for you and them, right? And them. Let's see what else we have. I'm not gonna make this long, Aquarius. So anyway, let's see what we have. Oh, maybe, you know, so we have a tribe. So if there's someone here, this person feels like family. There's something familiar about them. Maybe they remind you of someone. Maybe there's something about them that, you know, like, I don't know, maybe their color, their characteristics, their behaviors, their age. You know, there may be something that is similar with this person that, you know, they feel like family. Yeah. And we have observers, so a lot of you are watching them clearly. Like I said, like you just want to make sure that they fit, right? That they are part of your tribe, right? That you're not getting yourself, you know, back into another chaotic relationship. You have this divine masculine because, again, you're taking control. Taking control of your options. You're taking control of your thoughts, your reasoning. Like, why do I, you know, why would I want to be with this person? What is it that I can offer them? What is it that they can offer me? Do I love this person, right? Do we vibe? Do we feel like family, right? Do I feel like I have to look out for them and watch them? Are they suspect, right? You're asking yourself like all of these questions because let's just be real. This isn't paranoia. People be putting they fake self for it first. You know, like I think it was Chris Rock or maybe somebody said it. I don't know who said it. Maybe I made it up. I don't remember. But it's like you're dating a representative in the beginning. And as you talk with them, as you learn them, you know, as you take your time, you learn more and more and more. And the thing about it is most people, if they aren't meant to be, like if you take your time, like I was talking to this guy for like 6 years. And during the 6 years, I learned so much. You know, I learned the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the things that he refused to tell me as though he thought that I didn't know, that he could just, and it was small, stupid stuff, but I had so many questions. But, you know, when I sat back and, you know, kept trying to get him to grow, to, you know, see outside of himself and things like that, like he became impatient. He became impatient and like just started, you know, talking to somebody else, which was okay with me. You know, it was okay with me because I had no intention on like, you know, committing to him anyway, because of the fact that he would, you know, hide things and things like that. And, you know, he just was, it was his representative. And it took a while, but eventually the real person came out, you know, and that enabled me to make my decision. Did it take forever? And yes, it took 6 years. You know, and it didn't fall off until then. Like 6 years of talking and, you know, hanging out and stuff like that. But as things went on, I was just like, you know, not for me. Not for me. Not really. You know. And then he was just like, I'm tired of waiting. I'm leaving. Okay, goodbye. So anyway, it's okay. I know that was a long story, but it's okay. Let's wrap this up. Okay. So there's definitely somebody here for you, but I feel like you guys are just like, you know, no, you know, no. And yes, there's changes in loves coming in, but I think you're just taking your time, reading in between the lines and things of that nature. So there's choices, there are opportunities this month for love for you. Like I said, there's someone from your past here. you know, which I truly believe that, you know, is the case. There's a past life connection. And I do feel like whoever this person is, you know, they're slowly coming in. They're coming in as at night, right? So they're still thinking about things as well. So if there's somebody in your past that you've been thinking about, just know that, you know, they're actually thinking about you, right? Look, like this on the bottom of the deck, like they're drawn to you, you know, in some way. Past life connection, okay? But they're trying to keep control of this situation because I feel that you control the situation, right? So because it says regain control, so somebody's trying to regain control. So I feel like, you know, whoever this is, because of this masculine, this is you, Aquarius, you know, this is you. You're so strong. So anybody that deals with you has to be able to control you, you know. And I feel like maybe you've demasculinized somebody here a little bit, or you've kind of made somebody, you know, you've changed in the way they view themselves, or they view life or relationships. There's just something here with that. But this person is drawn to you, like the card said, and I feel like it's only a matter of time before they connect, okay? Aquarius, I think that's all I'm gonna say about this. So that's your love reading. So I just feel like mostly I don't really see you making no major moves this month, Aquarius, in love. I just don't see it. I see you kind of just still, you know, trying to, you know, figure out, like, either some of you, whether you want this person or that person. Do you want to move here or move there? You know, do you, you know, somebody's coming back from the past, so you may, you know, start, that may be one of your options as well, Aquarius. So you know, you're gaining control. That's what you're doing. You're also regaining control of, you know, your relationship. So let's get you one for the road, okay? This one kind of flew out. It said emotionless, cold, and unattached. That sounds like you. But anyway, let's just give it a shuffle because I didn't get a chance. Okay. Oh, well, who's looking at you, Aquarius? Is someone looking for you? Because you got spying and you have this observer. I feel like somebody's like asking, like, gosh, she doesn't care about me. Like, where is she? Like, what is she doing? You know, I don't know. And maybe you just, somebody's, you know, maybe you just lay back completely unattached, like emotionless, you know, about the situation. This could be the person from the past that spied on you, Aquarius, you know, with tribe here, just somebody that you've known before, okay? So that's what you got, all right? So yeah, I hope you, this is interesting. You ain't doing nothing, Aquarius. You just working on, who knows what you're working on, but it's not a relationship. All right, Aquarius, y'all stay strong.